How can you read a bar graph to find the number that a bar shows?
Hi, everyone! It looks like someone planted a vegetable garden. There are rows of tomato plants, pepper plants, and carrot plants. I think there's a graph on the shed to show how many plants there are. Click the shed and let's find out. Oh, wow! The gardener made a bar graph. It shows how many plants are in each row. I wonder which plant the gardener planted the most. Come on, let's see how we can use the bar graph to find out.
Emma's class made this picture graph. What question could Emma's class answer using the graph? First, what information does the graph show? The graph shows how many children are wearing each of two kinds of sneaker. Those with laces and those with no laces. Each circle stands for one child. So Emma's class could answer a question about the number of students wearing one type of sneaker. For example, how many children are wearing sneakers with laces? You can count the number of circles to help you answer the question. Click to count the circles in the laces row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 circles in this row. So how many children are wearing sneakers with laces? 8. There are 8 children wearing sneakers with laces. In a bar graph, each bar shows information. You can compare the lengths of the bars. How can you tell the length of the bar for markers? To read a bar graph, look at the end of a bar, then look down from that bar to see the number. Let's do this for the markers row. In the row for markers, look at the end of the red bar. Find the line at the end of the bar. Then follow that line down to the number 6. So what does the red bar show you? It shows that 6 children chose markers. This bar graph needs a title. What clues help you write a title for a bar graph? You can use the labels to help you. The label for the rows is art tools. The label for the numbers is number of children. The row and number labels tell us that this graph shows the number of children who chose different art tools. Use what you've learned to select the best title for the graph. The choices are Art Tools in Room, Number of Children in Art Class, and Art Tools We Like. Select your answer. That's right. The best title is Art Tools We Like. The graph shows the number of children who chose markers, paintbrushes, and crayons as their favorite art tool. Now let's practice with the personal math trainer.
Jeannie?
I love you!
What are you doing, Jeannie?
Oh, hey, Professor Burger. I'm just practicing because today I'm going to see my favorite rock band, Rock I love them. Yeah, but before I go, you know what I want to do?
I don't know.
My math, because I love math.
Oh, now I like that, and I can help with that. So how about before you go to the concert, why don't we have some fun thinking about mathy stuff?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. So what I want us to do today is to take a look at this bar graph.
Oh, yeah.
And I want us to order the vehicles from most to least votes.
Okay.
And I want us to write 1 for the most votes and 3 for the least votes.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Woo!
All right, so let's take a look. So here's the bar graph, and we see the favorite vehicles. That's what we're going to be looking at.
Okay.
The number of children that picked each one of these. Car, truck, or dump truck. And the way you read the bar graph is you see where the color ends, and the color ends at a number, and that represents, in this case 2, the number of children that actually pick the car as their favorite vehicle.
Wow!
And here with truck, you see that blue goes all the way up to 5, which means that 5 children actually pick the truck as their favorite. And then the dump truck, you can see, goes all the way up to the top there, which if you go over, you see represents 6. So that's how you read a bar graph.
Oh, that's neat!
So just all that image really is capturing this information. It's capturing the fact that there are 2 votes for the car, 5 votes for the truck, and 6 votes for the dump truck.
Neat!
So if we want to actually look at the most votes all the way down to the least votes, which is what we want to do, the most votes is going to be the bar that's the highest, or the votes that are the greatest number, which in this case is the dump truck.
The dump truck!
And we're going to call the most votes, we're going to call that number 1. And that's why you hear, we're number 1, we're number 1.
Oh, yeah! Roxas is number 1!
All right. So we write 1, and that means that that's the most popular.
Okay.
And then the least popular is going to be the bar that's the shortest, which in this case, we could look at the numbers and see the number that's the smallest, which we see is represented by the cars. So we're going to actually write the 3 because they came in 3rd place.
I see.
And then what's in the middle? Well, the trucks got 5 votes, and you can see that bar is actually between these 2 bars in terms of the height. And so therefore, we see that we've ordered from most votes to least votes, and we called the most votes number 1, and then number 2, and then 3rd place number 3, in this case is represented by the cars. So it's interesting that even though the trucks got a bigger number of votes, when we write them in kind of order of preference, it's 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And that's how we look at bar graphs.
Oh, wow, that's so cool! 1st, 2nd, and 3rd! Oh, Professor Burger! I just love bar graphs!
Great!
Hey, let's do another one.
Sure.
For Roxas! Because I love math!
Oh, I love math! I love math!
I love math!
Have fun with math. We'll see you soon.
Woohoo!